Good morning, everyone. And before starting my talk, I'd like to share a small anecdote about me, and it is the fact that I might not have been here today. Actually, a year ago, when I started applying for Odoo, I I got an email saying, "Hey, you will get an answer within 3 days." I was a bit skeptical. I was like, "Yeah, I will get an answer eventually." And then I got an answer 3 days after, and it was the same throughout the whole recruitment process. What led me really to think, oh, I really trust that company. So I'd like to thank you to coming to this talk about boosting your CRM in marketing automation. I'm Christina Calives. I am business analyst and marketing expert at Odoo. You can already scan this QR code so we can address your Q&A after the talk. I'd let you scan the code for a few seconds now. Okay, let's go. In this presentation, you will learn about trust and B2B challenges, marketing automation magic and how it can solve those things, a few takeaway points, and of course, we'll end up with a Q&A. I let you think about what matters in customer relationship management. There is a lot of studies on that, and somehow they're not really convincing. From my experience and what I could read online, it is trust. Now, trust is not just only something that is a soft skill, something that is like a friendship that you build. Trust is actually something really tangible with key actions in it. It turns out that according to this equation, and I'm not algebra expert, trust is a credibility plus reliability, intimacy, divided by self-orientation. Self-orientation is the fact that you are not expressing the fact that you are always wanting to sell something to your customer. So how can we achieve that? Credibility is often achieved when we provide expertise. Reliability is achieved when we deliver when we said we would. And intimacy is remembering details and personally your content, your people in front of us feel acknowledged. Now let's take a look at the B2B challenges and see how that relates together. B2B challenges are always that sales process are long and complex, and people forget to call back. It can always lead to a loss of business, which is not what we want. Data is not shared between teams. We have marketing teams working on their side, sales team working on another. So teams are not aligned, and data is not shared. It is also a quick and competitive environment, and if we have a poor or slow follow-up, it means you can already lose business. Again, we don't want that. And what if I can told you that we can solve everything with marketing automation? Yeah, it's true. If people forget to call back, what we want to do is automate some calls for them. If teams are not aligned, we will make links between the marketing team and CRM with nifty content. And if you have poor or slow follow-up, it is probably because your team have a heavy mental load. So let's automate some actions. The idea of this talk is really to reduce the mental load of the sales so that with marketing automation, you can help your team do better and let them do what they do best. Now let's open Odoo and perform some magic automation. Imagine you are a business that is selling charging station. The first idea that we want to do is tackle the first point with the data is not shared between marketing and sales team. For that, I would advise you to create a blog so that there is already content available for your customer. And let's say that this is how to choose the right charging station. What you want to do is create a white paper and ask for the information so that you have already valuable information to leverage. Odoo offers you the possibility to tag it and make it invisible so that it can already charge information into your CRM without showing it to your customer. And behind the call to action, get your ebook, you can already choose what you want to do with that. Here, I want to create an opportunity. You can also subscribe to newsletter, but now let's focus on the opportunities. If I fill it in, and submit it, I will get my ebook magically. What we want to do now is to go into the marketing automation app. I pre-made them so that we lose a bit less time. In the marketing automation, you will have the first module, which is what do you want to target? Who do you want to send something or to achieve a goal? Then we will create the actual workflow with the action that Odoo needs to execute. In this case, I want to target my lead and opportunity and have them targeted whenever the tag is in white paper. Now, let's open one of the automation to see how to set it up. Here, there is a couple of options. Now we will focus on the email. You can choose the email template that you want, and what is great is that it's also integrated with your email template for your email marketing. You want to target 0 hours after the beginning of the workflow. If you want to delay it because you have other actions going on, it is also possible. What I also want to do is that it is already set up and assigned to a specific stage in Odoo. Now, let's launch a test. And I will take these options. And if I go back to my CRM, I will see that, OK, I have my 900 cars opportunities that has received an email that is in white paper. And if I go back into my pipeline, it is in the stage 900 cars. Now let's go a bit deeper with that. Let's say that your company is offering demonstrations because we know that seeing the products is always leveraging sales. We will also create a book a demo page with, again, a few contact information in the contact form. And if I edit it, you can see that I've already have the tag demo request and the opportunity. Again, let's do another one. What we will do now in the marketing automation is that in the demo request action, we already know the first options so that we will filter when the stage is in new and the tag is in demo request. What I want to create is an automatic email saying, hey, we have taken into account your demo request, a stage will come back to you. Then we want to set a high priority because if they ask for a demo, we should really get back to them. Then we want to schedule a call so that your sales know that they have to call them. And then we also want to move them to the demo stage. Now let's launch a test again. And I will take the chocolate factory opportunity and launch the test. Oh, OK. I will try again. Sometimes we have to try so that we can improve ourselves. So I will do that once more. OK, let's start again. So if I want to assign this to the demo request marketing automation, we will launch this test. And now it's gone. So if I go back to my CRM, let's see what that has done in my opportunity. So you see that I have my priority that is really high, so that my sales know that the customers need to be called. There is an action for me, being the sales on the opportunity, to call that customer in 2 days, and I can also see the email that is sent to the customer. So that whenever your sales team get to the pipeline, they will see that there is an activity plan, that there is a high priority in demo request. They can already call them, plan the request, and see that they have seen the emails, that it is really interesting for them to have a demo. So in that stage, what we showcase is that we have a high credibility because we deliver information to them. It is reliable because we set something and we will actually call them. And also, it is reducing the mental load of your team with the already pre-filled information. Let's say that now you have already solved something. What I want to show you is that the marketing automation, because it is integrated within all the apps of Odoo, is really powerful. If I go into this one that I have created, we will have a marketing automation that is targeting everyone that has already made a purchase, and let's say that we want to sell them a new range of products that we want to do. This way, we are working across marketing and sales team. We are reducing the mental load, and because they have already bought something, you know that they will be more likely to buy again from you. So what you want to say to Odoo in the filter is, I want to target the sales order that have the order line, which is containing a specific product, in this case, the charging station, so that every sales order that is containing that product will receive that email, and then if they are interested, they can continue the flow, ask for a demo, ask for a call with their sales representative, and then you can also make a conversion based on that. And now, if I'm going back to the sales app, I will see in my sale order that I have sent another mail to my customer, and that in 5 days, I have a call set up for me to call them back. What I want you to leave this room with is the fact that we have really 3 things to keep in mind. Use the data that you already have. Most of the time, you don't need to create new leads or have expensive ads. You already have data because you have content, you have sales order, you have everything that is in Odoo that is leverageable through the marketing automation app. The second point would be to automate every low-value action. There is no point for your customer to wait for days for have an answer, or no for your sales to move a little opportunity from one stage to the other. Automate everything and let them work on what they do best. And the last thing is to personalize and streamline your customer experience. Why? Because it has been proven that at least 91% of B2B buyers are more likely to buy from you if they trust you, if the experience is good, than to any other buyers, even if they are less expensive. That's crazy, and that's really why your customer experience matters. My point would be to help people do better, not more, through marketing automations. Right now, I let you a few seconds again and the time for my helper here to come read the questions, and I will gladly answer them.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Hey, Heather. We got some questions for you.
Okay, what's up?
So, regarding mass marketing emails, can you indicate a provider who can configure the server with Odoo for clients who need to spend a lot of emails per month without fear of spam?
That's someone that didn't came to my colleague talk earlier, but I gladly answer. So basically, Odoo will send email, but you'll need a provider. We have good options, such like Brevo, Mailjet, but if you have a need for a really specialized question, I invite you to come at the marketing booth so that we can see that together for your needs.
All right, maybe related questions, because somebody fears here that, probably they get a lot of spam, but in your email solution, have you maybe thought about integrating something to allow for verification of the emails?
I would gladly answer that in another talk, but I don't really see how that relates to CRM.
All right.
So the next one.
Okay, maybe.
If you have the time, we can.
For now we don't have. Maybe this one, something more related. Can you say a little bit more? How does the campaign start automatically? So in your example. Oh, somebody's still typing in. Maybe we'll give it a little bit time.
Okay, but I get the answer that the question that if how does it start? Because now I've launched the test. Of course, it was a test environment so that we can ensure there is no bug within the talk. Basically, once you start a campaign, it is running in the backend, and you don't have to do anything else. That's the whole point, indeed.
Alrighty, we got something more credible here maybe. Can we take it further? I guess it's related to the demo that you did. Can we take it further and schedule an appointment in the salesman, in the sales module, I guess, responsible agenda? No, in the salesman's responsible agenda. So based on his recent availability. So
Okay. I think that's here, and it is the great thing with Odoo is that because we have an app for basically everything, you can then create also some flows with the appointment app showing you availability and provide perhaps a link to email so that people would book automatically a call with you.
All right, we got a couple of more. People are really interested about those fake emails in here.
Okay.
But we'll skip those maybe for now. If I have 5 people at the same time who trigger, for example, the same thing, can I configure it to ensure that not 5 emails will be sent?
Yeah, sure. If we go back into the marketing automation, you can see here that I have created the filter on unicity based on, and that is literally saying send only one-to-one email. So if I click 5 times, perhaps it will be only sending it once.
Alrighty. Can you maybe show how to automatically send a quote?
This is like a basic features in Odoo
Yeah,
that
somebody
it's already
says.
sent, but okay, perhaps it is a really special flow that I will gladly answer in a separate.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, okay. People really have fun in those questions here.
Okay.
Maybe is it possible to create a discount code that is sent when a customer subscribes to a newsletter? So I guess how would be set up on automation that is based on a newsletter and when a customer is signing up for it?
Okay, what you would need to do here is to create. I will not do it, but show you how. So whenever you have here the options to choose something, you have here the options to directly subscribe to a newsletter. And in your newsletter, you will set the code that you have previously created in your sales app. So let's say that you have a code for a Christmas 10%. You create the code into your sales app, and then you send an email automatically once someone is subscribed to a newsletter with the code in it. But I gladly answer with your use case.
All right. There's slight confusion between marketing automation and studio automation. What are those two things like? What is the difference between those two?
It is 2 different apps, really, and the magic with marketing automation is that you do not need Studio to activate those automation. Studio is usually more expensive, and if you go too far with the customization, then you would have to have the maintenance, and you can go wrong with the upgrade. With marketing automation, you can really go wrong. It is in standard, so that's really the magic of it.
Okay. Is there some concrete detailed documentation on how to exactly like set up all this that you did with each specific step? Where can we find it?
Okay, so there is already the Odoo documentation or the Odoo YouTube channel, so that there is a lot of documentation already available. You can always come to us consultants, and the really great thing is that we, with my team, have created brand new services, that is marketing service, and we are helping you defining your marketing strategy and including your emailing strategy with automated emails. So that if you are interested with that, don't hesitate to come at us, and we will gladly do something for you.
All right. Since we don't have lots of serious one, maybe a funny one, any recommendations? When can we get a good drink in here?
I would say wait till 6, and then we are all headed there in the hall.
Cool. It's only 1 hour left, guys.
Okay, 1 hour.
Okay, we have something here. Can we prevent a customer from signing up multiple times? So imagine you have 2 landing pages with two different white papers. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. I guess they mean somebody will fill a form 2 times and you have an automation base there. Uh, Whoever asked that question, I would need some elaboration in here, I guess, unless you have any idea what
I
this
prefer to
might
have
be
a bit more
about.
context, perhaps, yes.
All right. Somebody is texting there. Gated content, not sure. Okay, maybe let's look for something else. Mm. Are the documentations already there for version 18? People are asking about YouTube. As far as I know,
This talk will
YouTube
be
are
available
not.
on YouTube. All the talks about emailing and marketing will also be available. And in the coming days, the official documentation will also be upgraded.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the talks on YouTube will still.
Yeah,
I mean,
they are live right now, but they are coming like in a couple of hours, unless you can really wait.
all right. Is there some maximum numbers we can use? Is there some like limit for marketing automation?
No,
Okay.
there is no limit for marketing automations.
Okay. Uh, Something about tracking the activities of my sales team. Can we somehow link the marketing activities to sales team and do some tracking there?
So you can have the options to have a reporting on all the activities that have been done by your sales team in Odoo. And you can see in the CRM, in the graph stage. Now we will have not that many data, but then you can really play around with data over here, insert it in spreadsheet, and have really nifty reportings on your sales activities.
I see. All right. Somebody, I guess, is referring to the marketing automation based on the form. So when we will fill the form and somebody will somehow leave a blank name or some not required field, can we somehow fill it up with marketing automation? Can we do that?
That's a really specific use case, but if you ask your field to be mandatory, actually they will not be able to submit the request without that field, so that kind of answer the question.
I guess they also may be referring on some kind of adding extra information on the for example, fields that they already specified. So they will have probably a description maybe with a reason you might be calling them, and they would like to append something there, some additional information. Is that possible to do with marketing automation?
If the information is available, then it can be tracked back to the CRM. Otherwise, if the information is not there, we cannot really do real magic.
I see. All right. Thank you. Give me a second. I just need to read through those. Another enrichment, but I think we already answered this one, so it is possible as far as we have access to the data. Can you say something about the link between marketing automation with a learning app? So how that, I guess. Oh, okay, I see what they mean. So in e-learning app, we can take our participants through different stages. We have like participants, we have course announced, and then we have, when we announce course, I guess we would expect them to receive an email about it. Can we use marketing automation in there?
Yes, what you would do is that you would take the email address of the participant, insert them in a mailing list, and then create some automated campaigns. That's a bit of manual work, but yes, you could eventually have a campaign specifically to those participants.
Yes, I see. But as far as I know, we have, we send emails directly to participants one by one, so I don't really see the use case.
Let's say that
there.
you want to cancel the e-learning, perhaps.
Yes. Well, yeah, that would work.
That's a really specific use case.
That's a very
indeed.
specific one. That's true. Some people are asking to compare us advantages of Odoo platform and marketing automation. I guess between Shopify? I don't know if we have that information about how Shopify deals with marketing
As
emails.
far as I know, Shopify is an e-commerce platform, and the advantage of Odoo is that we have everything integrated so that you can really leverage the force of the integrations.
Okay, and maybe last two, can we compare it somehow to MailChimp, and also how's the connection to WhatsApp? That was something done during
Okay.
the previous presentation,
Yeah.
I guess, but maybe we can reiterate something
Okay,
on
so
that.
there's two sides of this question regarding the WhatsApp integration. As my colleague previously stated, it is integrated into the marketing automation. If I wanted to be in the marketing automation and target a WhatsApp, it would be feasible as well through the marketing automation, in case this is really useful for you. So if you would said here, you could create a new campaign with something in WhatsApp, which I'm not finding here.
Yeah,
but it
because
should
you
be.
need to have
Yeah.
additional module, which
Yeah,
that
sure.
was in the previous demo.
Yeah, sure. And the other
And the
question,
MailChimp, can we
Yep.
say something like, why would I use Odoo system if
against
MailChimp?
MailChimp. Okay, this is kind of the same mindset that
Yeah.
previously, if you only want to do mailing, perhaps yes, you would go to MailChimp. But if you want to do everything, be able to target your quotation, your sales order, and also your project and everything, then Odoo is the go-to solution as it is, again, integrated.
Perfect. And that was the last one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.